The current round of direct fighting began with a series of precise and aggressive Israeli airstrikes. According to Israeli military sources, their air force launched a multi-wave assault, claiming to have successfully struck over 40 different Iranian sites in a single day. These targets were not random. They were allegedly key components of Iran's military and nuclear infrastructure, including centrifuge production facilities and weapons development centers. In an effort to clear the path for these deeper attacks, Israel says it systematically dismantled parts of Iran's air defense network, hitting over 70 missile batteries, launchers, and radar installations, particularly around the strategic city of Isfahan. Iran's response was swift and demonstrated its own significant military capabilities. In what it framed as a retaliatory measure for the Israeli aggression, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC, unleashed a massive swarm of drones towards Israel. This was followed by a more direct and powerful barrage of approximately 10 ballistic missiles aimed at strategic Israeli locations. While Israeli and United States air defense systems, including the famous Iron Dome, managed to intercept most of these incoming projectiles, the attack underscored Iran's willingness and ability to strike Israeli territory directly, a major shift in its strategic posture. The cycle of attacks and counterattacks has since become a daily reality. The IRGC has publicly stated that its operations will be sustained, complex, multi-layered, and gradual, indicating a long-term strategy rather than a one-off response. Their stated goal is to target the specific Israeli air bases that were used to launch the initial strikes on Iran. In turn, Israel has continued its own campaign, releasing video footage showing the destruction of Iranian air defense systems, signaling its intent to maintain air superiority and continue to degrade Iran's military assets, creating a deadly and escalating tit-for-tat. This direct exchange of fire is a chilling departure from the norm. For years, the conflict was defined by its indirect nature. Now, both nations are openly admitting to and publicizing their military actions against one another. Israel's strikes are aimed at crippling Iran's offensive power, while Iran's retaliations are designed to prove that any attack on its sovereignty will come at a high price. This dangerous dialogue of missiles and drones has locked both countries in a perilous pattern of escalation, where each action almost guarantees an even more forceful reaction, pushing the region closer to the brink of an all-out war. For ordinary people in both Israel and Iran, the escalating conflict has shattered any sense of normalcy and replaced it with pervasive fear and disruption. In Israel,